Before he was known as the stage winner, he was just some average driver trying to find his way into the Cup Series, make a name for himself. Today we're reviewing my guy, MTJ, Martin Truex Jr. in his 2010 Napa Auto Parts Toyota Camry for the iconic and controversial Michael Waltrip Racing team. This is a diecast that I've been waiting so long to review. Ignore the paint chip right there on the roof rail. We'll probably fix that in a second. But I am so glad I found this rare car. And I probably paid about like 18 bucks on eBay. But I've been waiting for a few months to do this review, and I thought this is probably the best time to review this car because, my God, I have a lot to say about this. But a really awesome looking diecast, and this was, the first time we have Truex going into a different team for 2010. But we'll get to that in a second, guys, so we're going to kick off this unboxing and the official diecast review of the Martin Truex Jr. 2010 Napa Auto Parts Toyota Camry. Alrighty, guys, we got this diecast out of the box, and my God, this Napa car, man. Before we had Chase Elliott driving the iconic Napa car, we had Michael Waltrip Racing and his drivers, along with Martin Truex Jr. and Clint Bowyer. Remember, Clint Bowyer drove a Napa car in 2013 or 2014. But this is a really cool looking COT. I mean, I will say this, I'm not a big fan of the COT, but this is probably one of my all-time favorite COTs. In my collection. I'm glad I finally found this. I mean, apparently this is actually a very rare car, so I'm glad I found this on eBay. But yeah, good luck trying to find it anywhere else. That guy, I believe Diecast Buffet has this car as well. But yeah, ignore that paint chip right there, guys. That's just how it came. So whatever, though. I mean, it's practically almost in mint condition, but man, there's so much I love about this scheme, guys. The font, I mean, my God, if Truex was still driving the 56, even after the whole spin gate thing, I mean, first of all, pretty screwed up what happened with Truex in that instance. I mean, Bowyer Demon got penalized for that. It was Truex and Vickers. I mean, so then again, we had a clown named Brian France running that race, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that to another time when we review some more Martin Truex Jr. Napa cars. But this was the start of a new fresh from Martin Truex Jr., who only grabbed one win with DEI in 2007. I mean, he drove DEI from part-time in 2005 and then full-time from 2006 all the way to 2009. And then 2010, they decided to do something different. The newly branded Michael Waltrip Racing was founded, and yeah, they this was one of the cars that Truex decided to go for. Of course, Napa Auto Parts being a main sponsor. And I must say, man, I mean, it was definitely different seeing Truex in this car for once. I mean, he did drove this from 2010 and, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I can count. Well, all the way till 2014, because as you guys know, 14 is when he drove for Furniture Row Racing. And, the rest is history. Champion 2017, baby. I mean, I am sorry that this review is very biased, but I am a Truex fan. But let's get back to this paint scheme, guys. One thing I loved about the Michael Waltrip Racing cars, guys, are these chrome silver rims. That is beautiful. The Dayglow yellow. I mean, it does look tacky with the paint scheme. I will say that. I think when they first announced this car, close to the end of 2009. By the way, look how screwed up that Napa logo is. Gotta love quality control, even with the COTs, man. But whatever, though, I can't complain about this. It's still a nice looking diecast. Being a little biased here, but such a clean looking scheme, man. But back to what I was saying, guys, yeah, when they first announced this car, I believe they did not have these yellow roof rails and this yellow part of the paint scheme. It was just all basic, but it definitely gives the car a little more pizzazz. It's not the Napa yellow that you see right here. It's like a Dayglow yellow, like Ryan Blaney's Menards car. It's pretty cool. It kind of works well with the paint scheme, man. It makes it easier for the spotters to, find this car, even though if you clearly can't know what a Napa car is, I mean, clearly you don't know how to get the good stuff. Get it? Get the good stuff? Man, do you guys remember those Napa commercials that Truex and Michael Waltrip used to be in? Napa know-how, Napa know-how. AKA, I can't sing, so I apologize for my cringing singing, but those were some hilarious commercials. Especially the ones with Truex, those are funny, but I think my all-time favorite one was with Michael Waltrip when he's... It had to do something with a guy making a custom crashed version of one of his cars, and he just spread all the parts into the table, and he's like, you can sign any one of those. I just like that. I just like that because, it's, it has something to do with diecast, and my God, that was just funny. But feel free to comment below, guys, if you guys have any funny Napa commercials to share. Feel free to post your comments, thoughts below. But yeah, I mean, my God, guys, man. The Camry logo does look a little pixelated, but yeah, Truex, man. He almost had a breakout with this car. Almost. I mean, my God, I already reviewed one of his 56 trucks. Oh my God, I guess this is a truck now. Wow, Brian, that's a first. What else am I gonna say stupid in this review? Hopefully not much. I don't know. I think all these colors are just really just making me just saying stuff on my ass, which I'm sure you guys are enjoying, so I appreciate that. I try to keep these reviews as entertaining as possible. I can always point out the sponsors. Oh, there's Napa Auto Parts, and there's Truex's name. But my theory is, if you guys can see the sponsors, I don't have to point shit out. I mean, that's just how my reviews are. And if you don't like that, I'm sorry. There's other people to watch, but that's what makes my videos unique. Apparently that's YouTube. But anyways, enough of me rambling and jambling. Let's get on to the side-by-side comparison of this car, which is going to be his 2013 Napa car. Ironically, his first year with MWR and his last year with MWR. Boy, that is quite the sense of humor I just brought with this review. But yeah, I mean, the Napa scheme, man, has definitely slimmed down in terms of, how complicated the paint scheme has got. It has got very simple. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like these little stripes and designs that we got going on. But, I mean, the 2013 one looks pretty cool with the Gen 6. And feel free to comment below which Truex Napa car is your favorite. I mean, in my opinion, I don't mind the Gen 6 car, but I love me the 2011 and 2012 cars. I mean, that paint scheme was cool. I mean, basically take this and they just, made it better and bolder. I mean, this was a great start. I will say that with the Dayglow colors. I mean, this is the only time they ran the Dayglow colors in this car. But, yeah, I mean, do you remember when Truex almost won at Kansas with MWR? Like, how many times? How many times? Man, I mean, it was cool he got that third win. Third win. Holy crap. It was cool that he finally got that first win at Sonoma with MWR, which was cool. And then, of course, the rest of the wins came at Furniture Row. But yeah, just so many great memories to scream with this car, guys. And just, my God, man. I mean, just think about it, guys. I mean, if we did not have that spin gate issue, Truex probably would still have been with MWR and probably be a championship contender along with Clint Boyer. I mean, it's just sad what happened, though. But, I mean, heck, just going to show you, man, one little mistake, and that will change everything. Yeah, that's just that, guys. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this diecast review of the Martin Truex Jr. 2010 Napa Auto Parts Toyota Camry COT for Michael Waltrip Racing. Gotta love me some Mikey. Not liking that paint chip, though. Oof. But anyways, guys, it's been OBB, the diecast news guy. Thank you so much for watching, and stay strong, or should I say, Napa strong.